Hello, everybody, and welcome to Day Job. I am your host, Code Marvelous, and today we're going to be playing some Netrunner. We're going to give him the old GLHF. We're on a Gang Sign Kushik deck because I'm a terrible monster. So let's draw. Let's draw again. Let's put down Daily Cast and a Gang Sign. You really want the Gang Signs down as soon as possible. Hope everybody's doing okay. Alright, let's draw. Let's draw again. So we're just going to kind of keep dripping in the background. They're probably on some sort of punitive plan. So being able to score off their turn turns that on their turn turns that off. Let's draw. Let's put that down. Let's put some money on it. Let's put another Rizeki down. We'd like to draw into a Fisk, right? This is probably going to be an SDS. So just like that, we did the thing. They only have one click to put stuff back down. Let's hit R&D. Let's draw. Let's store. We want to be able to Kushik bounce. Hey, Thomas. So good. Let's draw. Let's take all the credits. Let's put down Bagalter. And then let's inside job server 1 for some reses. So the money has been equalized. I have to wonder if this is going to be like an Atlas or something. So good. Okay. So let's see if we can land this. Perfect. If we can hit, we can just bounce everything back. So we'll take the hostile takeover, and we'll bounce that advanced card back. Then we're going to get a bunch of cards with Class Act. And this turntable is going to be a pretty big deal for us. And we're just building a rig, you know? We're building a doomsday board state. Let's draw once. Three to break here. We'll break it here so they don't just throw all the money into the trace, and we're going to leave them with 1 credit. Yeah, we'll just take up some money here. How's everybody doing? I'm going to see what happens here. All right, we're going to Fisk them. So now we're accessing a lot of cards. Hey, Andrew. So the audacity to get all their cards out of hand. But like... Yawn. Okay, so as long as they don't draw into a hostile, I'm pretty sure we still win here. Probably going to be a surveyor in here now. Alright, that's it. That's game. That's a lot of agendas in there. So total there was, we had 2 to start with. So there was 15 points of agendas in there when they audacity'd out that agenda. I have this whole morning ritual now. I have a pour over coffee maker. I make myself some sticky rice, put some sesame seeds and a raw egg in there. Seems good. Alright. So let's talk about the deck as it stands right now. I think it's pretty solid. It's lighter on draw than I would like. Armitage and Gang Sign, and Kadi kind of fight for slots. Would something like Turntable's just too good. Otherwise, I would say maybe we should do like Vigil. But I think when you're on the Gang Sign plan, it's just too good. Let's get a corp game in. This seems fine. Aha, pursuit. Don't. Ah, well. Alright, so let's put that on R&D. Let's put that in the remote, and then let's VLC. Just keep that party moving. Losing the SSL early is actually okay for us, because now we're going to be dripping lots and lots of cash. We're going to save these ice for other servers. Build up our defenses. Liza's coming out. Don't hit the SSL. Perfect. All right, let's keep rocking and rolling. Let's put that in the remote. Let's put that on R&D, and let's put that on HQ. And now we've got quite the remote built out to start jam slamming. No Mercur down, so we're going to advance, and then drop scarcity. Where is everybody on Twitch? It's like such a roll of the dice whether or not my viewers are on Twitch or on YouTube on any given day. This would be a lot easier if I had chopsticks. Not the right one. Oh, just taking the bounce so they don't have to trash anything. Put that border control on R&D, advance, 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 and score. SSL, take the cards. Put the Fairchild on R&D, and then ditch the extra copy of Scarcity. See, we're just rolling, and we're just chaining stuff together. I'll put the State of Adaptive Barrier in for free. Then we won't shuffle any agendas back and we'll end the run. So now we've built out 2 incredibly strong servers for basically nothing. Next turn, we're going to put Ikawa into the remote. And then hedge fund and IPO. Let's put Excalibur on HQ and then advance. So that way if they try to hop pursuit to money back up, that'll be the only run that they get to make. Advance, 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 and score. 2 credits, end the run. Get rid of the last Rashida, which we're not going to need, and then we'll just go right into the final Ikawa. Install advance, advance. This is what this deck does, though. It's just like, yeah, Coyote Moon, just nice rice, sesame seed, and a raw egg. Yeah, we just outpace them super hard here, right? Not even gonna contest. Okay. Good game. Oh, they just left. No good game. Okay, well, I'm sorry I made a fast deck. Good luck, have fun. All but one. I really don't like these Gagarin decks. I also always think it's so strange when a new MWL is announced and people play the decks that are gonna be nerfed by it right up until the line, which doesn't make a ton of sense to me, but I guess, you know. Yeah, I mean, whatever. Eventually I'm gonna get tagged and I'm then gonna just lose this game because this is the Gagarin deck. You sure installed every single card that you drew. Like someone who's very good at Netrunner. Yeah, Gang Sign's basically a dead card in this matchup. Good game, I guess. I think we can keep this because it has the draw and the money, even though we don't have any Gang Signs in the opener. Yawn. Well, I mean, the door-to-door is basically so that the turn that they get the Zealous Judge, they can pay into the trace and then res it. Yeah. We just need as many one-cost cards as we can get. So we lost Rozeki, which feels bad. See, now they're gonna start paying. Love that Sapper. That's pretty funny. All right. Well, let's inside job into that remote. Sure. See if we can get more agendas. Ugh. Mo Rizekis, mo problems. We need money. How many Rizekis did I put in this thing? 2x. One, two, three, four, five, six. We might need to burn through these. We don't have breakers. Yeah, you're right, VK. Okay, I mean, I guess we're getting stuck with a tag. Pause. Let's remove the tag. One, two, three, four, five. Whoa, whoa, we're halfway there. So let's Fisk him. It's almost certainly in here, right? No, it's not in there. Okay. Well, let's try Kushuk. Things are getting a little hairy out here. Good game. Did not manage our tools well enough early, I would say. Let me get Rob in here.
Hello?
Hey, can you hear me?
Hey, yeah, just fine. How are you?
I'm great. So I'm trying to do gang sign Leela like a tool bag.
Oh, very fun.
Yeah, I saw you testing some criminal as well.
I was, yeah.
Um, so it hasn't hit people as hard as they think that it has, right?
What do you mean?
Like criminal isn't as like ruined as people think it is.
Oh, yeah, exactly. You just need to figure out. The problem for me without crowdfunding is if a game goes long,
You kind of
uh,
run out of steam, which is what happened in my last game.
totally. I'm
Right.
sort of halfway wondering if, like, a pair of labor rights just to recur economy is worth it.
Ah,
But
as the restricted card.
yeah, it just feels really bad.
Yeah, it feels really bad to have like the only good runner current be restricted, but scarcity still isn't restricted.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so,
I know what
especially
you
since
mean.
scarcity is just like game ending.
It can be.
Bioroid Work Crew.
Yeah, so this is a combo deck.
Well, cool thing is we're gonna just
You,
bounce some cards around, you know.
is it worth doof? I think it is.
Well, I think we certainly put down the Amakua and start getting some counters.
Yeah, all right, let's do that.
We're here for our free accesses, right?
Indeed. What I was going to say is we can sometimes fight the like rush just by, criminal has cards that let us access agendas that we have no business accessing.
Sure.
So Crim still has that going for it, but honestly, in the maybe 5 test games that I've played in the last couple of days. Oh, nice.
This is why Leela is so great,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Because sometimes things like that just happen where you're like, well, you decided to play the sure gamble instead, or you decided to play the ice instead of the sure gamble, and now you get to do neither.
Yeah.
We definitely want the turntable.
Yep.
I don't think I don't think we want the Fisk yet because we don't have the gang signs.
Yeah, agreed. I think Fisk is the worst.
I think
there.
Fisk is the weakest out of that set. So
Yeah.
if you're watching the chat, I can hit the button and you can see the deck. Nightbot should have just put it in the Twitch chat.
I'm actually going to do that too, just so I know our full list.
All right. Well, I'm gonna put down this turning wheel and check R&D.
Yeah. Do you want to put down turntable first, though? I feel
That's what I'm. Yep.
Oh, I thought you said turning wheel, and I had switched to a different window. Very nice.
Yeah.
I feel like that last game, you would have won if I just tuned in at the very end, so I don't really know the context. But if instead of playing the gamble, you had used your 4 credits to play turntable Hushuk, it would have been a win. But it's hard to know that in hindsight,
Sure. Oh yeah, when I hit that hostile. Yeah.
Totally. Yep.
I love Rozeki also in Criminal. Feels real good.
Yeah. I've been spending influence on mining accident. I think we have to get rid of that.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's fair. Like, you used it to pretty great effect. You're one of the few people to actually beat that, speed glacier that I've been playing, because the mining accidents gives you the free money to keep up with me on the turns that I'm low.
Yeah, exactly. And you tend to, I think that entire archetype tends to spend the first couple of turns with pretty shaky econ as they try to stabilize.
Right, and then in the mid to late game, it's like 20 plus credits for the whole game.
Yeah, exactly.
Research grant. Oh no, I'm sorry, friend.
Boy, oh boy.
Boy, oh boy. I think that's just a victory, right?
Yep. Yeah, that is. Well, that was unwise. Maybe were they forced to ditch a card?
I think they were. Or
yeah, we're just completely flooded.
Yeah, Turntable is the MVP when you're playing Leela. Let me tell you. How about I bounce a card and also exchange this garbage agenda? My favorite is Turntable Leela versus Fake Points Sports Medal.
Yeah, that's super funny.
Oh man, did you work real hard for that GFI? Here's a domestic sleepers.
Red level shenanigans. You want to stick with this one?
Yeah, do you have something else that you want to work on? We're kind of hunting for
No, not necessarily.
wild runner decks. The only other thing that I've been doing well with is, just, a little bit of the good stuff.
Apoc Alice. Yep, I'd
Yeah.
still...
It's still good.
You know how boring I am. I'd still go Val every time.
Yeah, I know. It's okay. I mean, and this is right. Like, this is just literally a bunch of good cards in a deck that got better by putting Excal and Border Control in a Glacier deck. Oh, do you not have an AI installed? Cool. Alright, bye-bye.
Totally. Yeah, actually, do you want to take a look at that 419 deck that I was playing the other day?
Yeah,
it is
drop...
pretty unrefined.
Drop it in the call.
Yeah.
I can talk.
Drop it in the call. All right, there it is.
No, I forgot about my coffee.
Oh,
I'm becoming such a hipster, man. I make pour over coffee for myself in the morning.
It's really convenient at home. I've never had one of those, but I recently broke my French press and got myself a Chemex as a replacement.
Yeah,
I really like it.
That's what I have basically.
Yeah,
I have a different version of the Chemex that's off-brand, but I still use the Chemex filters.
Totally. Yeah, it's really just about the filter. I'm in that inflection point of the morning where I'm trying to decide if I'm going to make a second pot or not.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just quickly... So, like, falsified embezzle at 2 and 2, I kind of feel like one is gonna... I feel like...
I like to always have 3 falsified if you're all in on the turtle, right?
Yeah, and maybe we can get away with just one embezzle. I just love embezzle.
I love embezzle. In my Reg 419, I had 3 embezzles, 3 falsified.
Totally. Yep.
But I also play against Laura a lot, so...
Right.
Yeah.
So there are a couple tech cards that I was thinking about, but just, like, I hadn't really put together. I just swapped out a Deuces for the Hunting Grounds, which I think feels right. I've only played 1 game since then, but we're pretty reliant on Turtle.
So I'd say one of my biggest things that I'm seeing looking at this deck is that you have Data Suckers. I usually prefer to have the Rozekis because it gives you money no matter what. Whereas
Right,
Data Sucker only gives you economic value if you are making successful runs. And it does supercharge Amakua, but
Yeah.
it's not always going to be effective.
Well, we could try that change, but I will say that I think I tend to run very, very aggressively. And so
Yeah.
Data Sucker works for, like, my play style, but
Yeah,
I'd be happy to test out
Let's take it for...
Rozeki after. It might just be strictly better. You might be right. We'd only have MU for 1, though. Most
Right.
of the time.
Right.
Yeah, I think you're definitely right to go to 3 falsified. I think that was very greedy of me not to be there.
Alright, so New Angela Soul.
Oh, this is a particular matchup. Well, here I'm very happy on our restricted choice. This looks like a very acceptable opening hand to
Yeah,
me,
this looks
and
pretty good, I'd say, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always do the auto thing on 419 on JNet, and I'm like, if you have to tell me if you're playing Psychic Field, otherwise it's entrapment.
Yeah. Okay, so that's not the worst current for us.
No.
So let's just gamble. Okay, so we definitely want to gamble, pad tap, and get the thing. Well, sorry. We had room to draw 1 card, but that's okay.
Yeah, we can just do this. This is fine.
Yeah, exactly.
All of this is good.
Yeah, I think we don't need to have 3 diversion of funds in our early hand, so 2 is going to be ample. So next turn, unless they ice Archives, I think we just Paragon, Laundry Archives, get the Earthrise down.
Seems right. Yep, so Paragon, Laundry.
Yep, and Paragon we can also set to auto-resolve, which is really nice.
Can we?
Yes, the JNet people are amazing. No, we definitely want that. So we could.
Oh, did I just send it to the bottom?
No. I don't think so. It would say, and look at the top card of the stack.
Yep.
So bottom the turtle, bottom the cast rather.
And then get.
Yeah, we do get punished by hard hitting, but I think we just go for it.
Fortune favors the pretty bold.
Yeah, the other line would be to run the NGO front to trigger pad tap. But I think they're just drawing for hard hitting. Oh, did they find it?
I think they did. Oh, nope.
Okay.
We live to fight another day.
They're pretty rich. I think we definitely want the corporate grant.
Yeah, I agree.
So it's between pad tap and mining accident. Having 2 pad taps out is really good, but bottoming the mining accident is really bad.
Let's get rid of the pad tap.
Okay.
Because we're going to force some ice reses pretty soon, right?
Yeah. So let's play Grant, play Turtle, run Archives, take a credit.
Seems good.
We're really playing into hard hitting, but whatever.
Yeah, well, whatever. What are we going to do? Get boomed?
Yeah, these things are unknowable.
No, I will not add falsified credentials to the bottom of the stack.
Very good.
It's a very good card.
So next turn we have to choose between falsified and something else. But that does put our pad tap closer to the top of the stack.
What? An upgrade?
Right?
What?
It's probably just a Crisium, right?
I was going to say, that's such a wildly bad play. Prizesec. Okay.
Oh, I want to... Okay, bottom the Paragon, yeah. Let's see. What's our line here?
I don't know.
I think we probably... Okay, so we have two main options as I see it. We can either pressure a central other than Archives and force a res, or we can just click for credits and ditch a falsify.
I think that's the better play.
Okay.
This seems like the kind of deck they're going to be building a remote at some juncture, right?
I think so. I've never seen a soul that doesn't. But at the same time, they have a... I mean, ELP doesn't suggest that they're on kill to me, but I don't really
I mean,
know
they might just be trying to, like, click compress and then
Yeah,
they probably have the single tag follow-up tools, right? Closed accounts, exchanged, right? And then hard hitting to throw you into tag cal. This is probably somewhat similar to the deck you were playing. But, you know, with less econ.
Yeah, and so basically they're trying to like get 2 Ravens or some way to get 2 tags on you. Let's bottom the... I think we're really far from installing Amina, and I doubt we'll ever have to.
I agree.
And Hunting Grounds is going to be great. So I think what we do is we play Hunting Grounds, and well, hold on. Maybe we just get Book Altar down and click for 2. Like they're putting very little pressure on us for now.
You mean click? Well,
I don't really want to ditch any of these cards, so let's just get that down and click for 2 credits.
What a card! What a card Book Altar is.
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous.
Properly influence cost that if Shapers could borrow that Sentry Breaker, be so good.
I put it in a couple Shaper decks. To be fair, I'm not a Shaper player, so I don't really know what I'm doing. But
like, if it was 3 influence, it would be
Well, D4 is 4 influence, and to be fair, likely a better card, certainly better for those Shaper decks, but it's about to rotate, and maybe they just trade up to
Oof.
the best. Oh, shoot. Bottom the mining accident, because we need to get the cast down. We're really broke.
Man, these... If only we had 2 Rizekis, imagine.
Okay, well, we're not always this broke.
Yeah, I know.
We're having a bit of an awkward draw, and moreover, we're unwilling to ditch cards that aren't affecting the game state right now. So that's really preventing us from like drawing through to find the cards we need, because we don't want to ditch any of the cards in our hand.
Sure.
I think we need to revise that. So I think we start drawing. Let's start with 1. Get the turning wheel. That's not economy. Neither of those is economy. Let's draw once more. Let's click for a credit and put down the turning wheel. And then we'll ditch Dirty Laundry. And I think a diversion or a...
No, we only have to get rid of 1.
Yeah.
So one of the neat things is that when people go to advanced things, right?
Oh,
This
what
is-
is it?
It looks like it's a corporate sales
They
team.
exposed it. Okay, yeah.
So I think now is when we say, hey, you want to res a diversion? Or
We definitely falsified it. Well, let's falsify it first.
yeah. We're gonna say that's an agenda. Wow.
Yeah.
We were so right. And then I think we do the diversion and see what happens, right?
So we could either I kind of like running first because we can always mining accident, which puts them in a really tough spot.
So running the remote first or running HQ
No.
first?
Running HQ first, which costs 2 clicks, so then we only have 1 click left. Show me IP block.
No, it's new sound. We
Okay.
can break that though.
Yeah, let's break it and mining accident them. If they pay, they can still get the sales team, but that turns our pad tap into the best card ever, and they can't trash it for a while.
We can send that Amaku. Wow.
Oh boy. All right, so never mind. Now none of our economic
No,
pressure.
we can we could still mining accident here.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. It's just that no matter what, they get to score that agenda next turn.
I mean,
So be it.
so be it.
If you're in their shoes, I think you pay into it. Then you start at 4 credits, and then you're super broke the next turn. But after that, your economy recovers so quickly. They took the bad pub.
Taking the bad pub is almost always the wrong answer.
Yeah. So we diversion them this turn.
Absolutely. And
and then,
we also have a scored sales team. Isn't that neat?
yeah.
All right, are we gonna doof them? I think we're gonna doof them.
I think we draw first. Bottom the class act.
Yeah. Yeah, let's doof them.
Oh, that bad pub.
It really helps with cards like Bugalter and stuff.
Let's run R&D.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do we want to poke R&D? Oh, right. Ha ha ha.
Oh, joke's on us. Let's just draw a card.
But yeah, now they are dripping for a significant amount of money, but we're dripping too, and we have the doof to follow that one again.
Exactly. Yeah. So we're making it pretty hard for them to
leverage all this free money that they're getting.
Exactly. Okay. Hard to tell what they're up to.
What are they doing?
Oh,
Oh.
preemptive.
They
Yeah.
put an agenda in, overrode it, and then preempted it to get that out of their hand. That's cute. All right,
Exactly.
let's doof them.
Yeah, I think so. I guess if they have okay, the res tech startup.
They're probably what, like a Zell's Judge, maybe? Oh, no.
Not really sure. No, don't add that to the bottom of the stack.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Do we go in and trash the tech startup? Not last click.
Well, we can. Oh, no,
Uh,
right. No, we can't.
Oh, no, they can't pay for it. Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, shoot.
We can use deuces to go in.
Oh, right. No, I think that's too valuable.
Oh, yeah, so let's undo.
Well, no, we've already done it. It's okay.
All right, and then that's it. Oh, right. Does it say through a... Not made through a card ability. Okay.
Right.
What did they go
No,
get?
it was
MCA
just a
austerity
card.
policy.
It was just occurring to me that this was the turn to trash both of the Pricex because they couldn't afford to trigger either of them.
Yeah. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
So I think what we do is grant Corroder, run the
Pressure.
remote.
Run the remote. See if they res anything.
Yeah, we got to get rid of this MCA. Oh no, we can't do it last click. Sorry.
Let's go R&D and just put some pressure on.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, okay, cool. Hunting grounds. Thank God.
Yeah. And then, yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter.
Do we want to see two here?
Yeah. Let's see two. They just preempted at least one agenda back in. Don't add it to the bottom. Sorry if I'm shouting.
It's okay.
Data loop.
This pad tap, man.
Oh, it's doing so much work.
Yeah, next turn we'll go into that remote first click.
Yeah, I think we have to. Is that the 30 LP or did they preemptive one of them?
There's only one in the bin, so that's number
Okay.
2. They preempted the other one we overwrote back. $419 is so good.
Yeah,
Wouldn't you agree?
I really do agree.
Then we gotta remove a tag.
Yep.
But we have such a strong economic lead right now.
Yeah, I think it's going to be really difficult for them to reverse these fortunes. And we pretty much have free reign on the board right now.
Yep. And now the News Hound's only 1 credit for us to get through, and they haven't done anything in a while. So I'm gonna draw here.
Yeah.
Let's get the corporate grant.
Right.
Do we want to embezzle?
Yeah, well, I was going to say, let's just take 2 accesses on HQ, get Turtle big, and then embezzle last click.
That seems pretty good. Well, we're gonna get 1 access and embezzle because of enhanced
right.
login.
Oh, right, yeah. Maybe, do you want to embezzle first then? Nah, let's just take our access first. Whatever. Doesn't make a difference.
So that cost us 1 credit. Alright, I think the call is operation.
Always operation. Yeah, whatever. Nice. We got an IPO, and we saw a News Hound. And then let's not run again because I don't want to pay free LP. Let's draw
Yeah, let's just draw it.
and draw again.
And then
yeah.
next turn we can corporate grant, drop another pad tap.
Yep.
Criminal is still so good. Blue cards. Everybody on the MWL committee must be eyeing the turtle, but without the turtle, the blue faction just collapses.
Yeah, totally.
Um,
So I think our plan is grant pad tap, run HQ, draw a card.
no, we will not add Earthrise. Re-education.
Oh boy.
And then draw.
Yeah, okay.
We don't need deuces. We need the Earthrise. We need the clickless draw.
Yep, completely.
You know what I've been working on?
What have you been working on?
A Quetzal Lamb Surfer deck with just knifed.
Yeah. That's a classic.
Oh, Re-Education is the one where you can add any number of cards from HQ to the bottom of R&D and draw that many cards. The runner randomly adds the same number of cards from his or her grip to the bottom of the stack if able. It's the wildest 5/3 in Netrunner.
Yeah. Is it a kill combo?
It's a kill combo card.
Yeah.
So the idea is they're probably hoping to score this and then, like, I don't know, hit us with the exploding brain meme card, maybe?
Maybe. Or just like, I mean, with Re-Education, traffic accidents lethal.
Traffic accident.
So let's draw one.
Yeah, let's draw. Oh my word. Yeah, we're keeping the mining accident.
Yep.
Alright, let's hit HQ.
Yep.
And then we'll do a 3 Mississippi count, right?
Yeah.
Before we hit the mining accident.
Do you want to access an additional card here to make it look really,
Really like a normal run.
Yep.
Come on. Gotta let us in. Did they leave?
No, I don't think so. I think they're just deciding whether or not to pop the NGO, maybe?
If they pop it, they might have snares.
It's true.
Okay, we're going deep into the card pool with us. Re-Education on the table.
Yeah.
Going back while we're waiting to the Chemex, the pour over, I think the thing that I enjoy the most about it is I can control how strong I want my coffee from day to day, which is really nice.
Totally. Don't add that to the bottom.
All right, or we could just win. That seems okay.
Yeah, that's the thing about our exciting plan.
Yeah, it turns out accesses are good. The funny thing about being a criminal is running a lot's good because it turns out accessing cards is how you win as a runner.
Exactly. So, there are a few ways that I've seen people dealing with the lack of crowdfunding. I've seen a lot more security testing.
Sure. I don't think that's as good outside of, like, stealth or, like, if you're expecting a lot of, like, RP where they're putting breach domes in. You know what I mean?
Agreed. And it's a Nombo with Turtle, which is definitely our best card.
People want me to reintroduce you. This is Rob, a.k.a. Groenkoft, who is a friend of the show from the New York Meta and also person who is frequently free in the mornings.
Very accurate.
But yeah. Do we think that there's any criminal that's remotely viable in the current metagame besides 419 and Leela at, like, high levels of competition? I don't think so, right? Because they're the only two that have the abilities that are consistently going to win you games, right?
Yeah, I think as with some more support could be something, but it's just economic, so it's as consistent as these two, and if you're triggering it on the corpse turn with peddlers and stuff like that, I think that without crowdfunding, it's hard to see as much depth to the Crim card pool. I don't know. You want to make changes to this? You want to go back to Leela? Do you want to... What's Adamant?
Oh, I made a weird Adam deck because I hadn't touched Adam in like 2 years.
Yeah, I was playing a lot of crowdfunding Adam just before the most wanted list change.
Crowdfunding seems like a good as shit card for Adam.
Yeah, totally. You want to build a corp?
I'm taking a look here. People are going back to Find the Truth Leela. Not Leela. Find the Truth Val. That's what this is. This is probably my best deck that I have right now.
Yeah, I loved Find the Truth Val.
Yeah, because it turns out like money and value cards is just like really good in this game of Netrunner that we all play.
Absolutely. I like the tech cards I'm seeing.
The biggest thing is it doesn't have Hacktivist, which is a real problem.
Yeah, that is unfortunate. I ended up cutting hippos for Hacktivist at one point,
Whew.
which really didn't feel right. That was the wrong cut. That got uncut. But yeah, even Val feels just really like crowdfunding alleviated so many slots problems.
Yeah, it's like the discussion I always have about Smoke. The hard part about playing Smoke is not that she doesn't have all of the stealth tech that she needs. It's that because she's 40 cards and Shapers don't have access to slot compressed draw and money, she ends up having not enough room for her tools because too much of her deck is just dedicated to bad neutral money. Do you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah, I agree.
Whereas the golden age of Smoke, in my opinion, was when Temujin was in the game, because Temujin was just like, here's 3 cards that's literally all of the money I need besides my stealth tech. And like and some sure gambles.
Exactly. Yep. Someone was telling me that their Smoke deck was doing really well lately, but
I don't believe them.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so Find the Truth Val looks cool. Let's take this out.
How do we get Hacktivist into this?
Okay, so we have to do tough things like cutting Ice Carver and the Archivist. Carver feels...
Ice Carver's too good for this deck.
Yeah. So, what are our worst cards? We could play below Influence. Like, we could cut...
Who? I could see cutting like 1 Hippo and like...
Oh, we totally need 2 turntables for RNG key.
Yep.
Well, hold on. No, how often do we need a full Breaker Suite plus Turtle?
Not often.
So we could cut a turntable.
I would think we would cut like 1 Hippo. Right?
Sure. We could cut 1... I think we could cut 1 Earthrise, because we're getting draw off of RNG key.
Right, and then get like 2 Hacktivists in there?
Yeah, sure. I'd honestly, I'd rather cut 1 turntable than 1 Hippo, but up to you.
Do you like the deck name there?
I didn't see it.
The deck name is Iris West. Are you familiar with the Flash comic books?
No, I guess I'm not.
True to all Golden Age superhero, Barry Allen's the Flash's wife is a investigative reporter who frequently gets herself in trouble finding the truth.
Excellent. That
all right.
Doesn't sound like it has any problems at all. I sort of like having the draw. I sort of like the no one home. I don't think we might play... Yeah, I guess the Mining Accident's good to play. Maybe we keep this. It doesn't feel explosive, though. What do you think?
I think this is fine.
Okay, cool.
I think having the no one home early is really nice because it just basically absorbs 1 trap, right?
Yeah, exactly. We're by keeping this, we're basically conceding whatever they do turn 1, because our turn 1 is credit liberated, click liberated, install Earthrise, right?
Yeah, we're gonna do the classic Val Chestnut, right?
Yep. And then let's just hope that if they score something, we keep the no one home.
Ow, 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 Baldy, your nails are so long.
Do you ever worry about those parasites that cats carry that
make you like cat? Yeah, that make you like cats more.
Oh, but don't they also get the one that makes you like seek out water and end up drowning yourself?
I don't know about all that.
That one that it comes from a parasite that infects deer because it's better able to breed in like.
Oh yeah, that one that affects I thought
cats were giving it to humans or something.
No, I mean they have that, and it affects certain other like small things, like because there is that parasite that makes like insects and stuff like dive into the water so it can breed.
Right.
I don't think that affects humans. There is that parasite that cats carry that makes you like cats more. Like it makes it so that you have a stronger chemical response to cats, which I find hysterical.
Yeah, it's very funny.
So do we just want to put no one home down and check that card?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, let's go do that.
Yeah. Wait, click for money first. We can't. No, hold on, Dan.
Yeah. Are you gonna say we can't steal a fetal AI?
No, that's also true, but also they just have to boost by 1 to beat the no one home.
Oh yeah. There we go.
Yeah, at least this makes them spend some money to hurt us. Oh.
Okay.
Listen, Dan, I think we just take money.
Yeah, that seems fine. I mean, we're Val, so we've already got 5 more hit points than everybody else, right?
Exactly. All right, there's a Rashida.
Now, we do have to remember that no one home is the first net damage that we take. Not
Yep,
the
exactly.
not the most or the one.
And also with snare, it's only valid for the tag, right?
Ooh.
I believe the tag triggers first on snare. I can't remember. But
Oh,
it's like
come on.
ordered and it matters.
Do 3 net damage and give the runner a tag. It's only
Okay,
valid
cool.
for the net damage.
Super. Okay, well that's what we want here.
Okay, so that's probably an agenda, right?
Yeah, do you want to run it?
We could. What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah, I'm not even sure. Chiashi is the worst that can happen.
I mean, that's pretty savage for a PE deck, right?
Oh, I agree. Yeah, I'm just thinking about what the worst that could happen is.
Oh, great. That's fine. That's something that we can get rid of later. Glad you spent
Yep.
the money on it.
Okay, I think we run their hand.
Yeah, let's run their hand. And assuming... Oh, wow, yeah.
Cool.
No, we
can
won't.
hit
We,
the Black Orchestra. No, don't.
yeah, we
do
won't
that.
block that. Do we want to just draw 2 cards so we can pitch Black Orchestra?
No. I think we want to... I'd probably run their hand again, even though we can't steal Oboe.
There's a Shikyu.
Okay.
Uh,
Unfortunately, I think we have to take this because if we take too much net damage,
They'll just kill us.
you know,
So we have
they
to.
won't-
So if they're on the Shikyu plan, we have to be on the hunt for like the Philotic that they're gonna try to biotic out, right?
Yeah. The thing is, Sting is also really good at that. Oh, that's a nice card to have. Right now, if they score Sting, it does like 3 damage to us.
No, we won't prevent any of the net damage.
All right, that's unfortunate, but whatever.
All right, do we want to just hit HQ?
Yeah, let's do it. We might check the face down in server 2.
I have a feeling it's Psychic Field.
Oh yeah, it's obviously something that we don't. What is this? Oh, it's the. What's the nose? Okay.
Let's go back
Yeah,
in.
we have a lot of cards that we want in the bin. You know.
Yeah. And we're not going to need a ton of money for this matchup. So
Oh,
even losing some of our money cards is not the end of the world, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, we weren't going to be able to play them anyway. They're just. Oh, there we go. Now we're starting to hit the ones we want. Trash that.
Go back in.
Do we want a mining accident them?
We could. There's the snare.
Well, there's the snare. Oh, if we keep mining accident, we still have to draw. Hey, we kept it though. Do you want to? Yeah. Okay.
I mean, they have low money. That's the key, right?
Yeah. I think it's probably worth just drawing twice, running their hand, and then...
Well, we're not running their hand because there's no cards in it.
Alright, so let's draw twice, run R&D. We don't have a clip in the bin.
So we're running R&D here?
Yeah, we'll try to force money, and then I think we play the mining accident here.
Oh, definitely.
Well, we do lose to Sting, but I think that we can hope it's not Sting.
No,
Oh,
because
don't.
we can absorb the 2.
Yep. Okay, we got lucky anyway.
All right, let's hit HQ. Let's draw some cards,
definitely draw.
and then hit some HQ.
Are we gonna rebirth in this game, or is it just? I mean, it's good for Kakugo.
Oh, what
So-
for to turn into Quetzalpretzel?
No, to turn into Omar so that we don't have to run Kakugos on centrals is what I was thinking. But then I realized also that we could check that remote if we rebirth. But I don't think it's worth it. I think we'll inject into Paperclip. More likely, we'll inject into both turtles, and then Paperclip will be in the last 5 cards.
That's how life works, right?
Yes.
That's how that Anarch life works.
Yes, indeed.
Baldur, thank you for sneezing all over me and my phone. I really appreciate your contribution.
Oh boy, that's a lot of damage. And it's packets of 1, or they're triggering their ID first.
They're doing the smart thing and triggering the ID first.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, let's draw. Let's draw
Yeah.
again. Let's hit R&D while they have no money.
Yeah. We definitely want turntable down at some point. Oh. Do we have to prevent it? No, we don't. Oh, we keep keeping the best card.
So one thing that's kind of neat is we did dodge the Philotic, so we're significantly safer now, right?
Well, the
The,
worst
sti-
card
the,
for us
sti-
is
the
Sting.
Sting's gonna kill us if they get the Sting, right?
Yep, because it's going to be 4 damage, I think.
No, it'll be 3 damage if they score +1 damage. Yeah, so 4 total.
Right.
But we
4
can
total.
block one of them.
Right.
Okie dokie.
So I think Turtle is really worth playing here. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's going to save us a lot of money.
So let's put Turtle down. Let's run
Yep.
HQ. Let's run HQ again.
That we can't clear a tag last, whatever.
Ooh, shipment from Tenon.
Okay. Good to know.
I mean, it's worth noting we still have almost over half of our hit points left.
Oh yeah, I think we're doing pretty well about not drawing cards.
So there's this thing.
Yeah. So they do their ID for 1 point. I think we prevent it.
No,
No.
we don't need to
not.
prevent it, right? Because it doesn't actually
Yeah.
kill us, so they don't have any clicks left.
Right, but it does mean that this turn is just this, but that's okay. Don't run last click.
Against yellow or red, you don't want me to run last click against red?
We just get punished by too many things.
But now, really, everything that kills us, like, out of our control is gone now, right?
No, because they still have.
They still have a snare, right? But we can't accidentally die to Oboe, right?
Correct, but we can. It's shocking how quickly the latter half of the deck goes by.
Sure, but I'm saying we don't have to. We're not going to die to one of their scores now because the lasting and the Philotic is accounted for. As long as we manage our hand well, we are safe from dying on their turn.
Yeah.
Because I don't think they're on a Ronin play is what I'm saying.
No, exactly. But so we saw shipment, so we know that we have to run because otherwise, and we also have to watch out for ending our turn on too few cards, which I would say any fewer than 2 cards
Is not gonna.
or any fewer than 3 rather.
Now they probably have at least one DNA tracker, so we should be wary of that.
They might have a DNA tracker. I don't see this list run that too often, but it might.
BRB. Okay.
Oh, that's not great.
Now I just have Balder hairs clinging to me. Thank you, buddy.
So I saw someone mention that a way to troubleshoot the chat scroll is by setting your zoom to 100%.
Yeah, but I stream. I can't really do that.
But like that. Well, anyway, when I did it, that reset it, and then I could zoom back in or zoom out, and it kept auto scrolling. But maybe that just doesn't work on your setup. Well, we'll find out.
So, in your opinion, while we're here, let's have a little chat. What do you think is the best card in Downfall?
Oh, the best card in Downfall. It's probably Bookgalter.
Okay. So your money is on Bugalter being the best card.
I think so. I'm trying to think it through. Daily Quest is good, but like fair. Bookgalter is closer to unfair. Just in that it kind of turns the Sentry problem on its head. I'm trying to think of what else there is. What are some other good cards from Downfall? Offshore is nice, but it's not like game breaking.
Yeah, Offshore is really solid. I think that the best card in well, obviously some of these cards are conditional to build. Like if you're playing Trickster Talk, if you're playing Stealth, and Trickster Talk is like the best card since Sliced Bread, right?
Sure, but it pretty much does nothing anywhere else.
Sure. No, absolutely. I think probably the best as far as a raw power card, the best card in Downfall is Stargate.
Oh, yeah, I was not thinking about Stargate. Stargate's excellent. I put it in my APOC deck, and then I just put it in all my other Val decks.
And then my runner-up card is probably Kushuk, because it gives you a way to multi-access without having to hit ambushes.
Yeah, it's pretty good, but
that's my second place, and then Bugalter's probably my third place.
Right.
Oh, of course, Class Act is incredible, even though it's like boring. I think the most important thing from a design perspective for what makes Class Act so good is you draw the cards at the end of your turn. So if you're smart, you can play it against a punitive deck and then be unpunitable, right?
Yeah, exactly. We were that was the big hot tech in the Cash Refresh tournament.
What, drop a Class Act after you steal an agenda so you don't get nuked because there's no film critic?
Totally, yeah. So even those of us who weren't originally running Class Act, we were playing it against all of the green decks, like as a tech card. It's pretty fun.
Do you own a bird, or is your window open?
My window's open, and you know how in like brick buildings, like above the window on the outside, there's sort of a place that's supposed to be sealed, because in older buildings the bricks are like a little mini arch just above the window, so there's like an empty space that they have to seal off.
Yeah.
So my landlord is super cheap, refuses ever to fix anything, and those have come unsealed, and so every spring, 3 or 4, I'm not sure, families of birds move into the space above my windows. And I always kind of get pissed off for like a day or two, and then I realize that it's actually just nice to sit and listen to the birds right above my window. But they do get really noisy sometimes.
Yeah, well, they're doing their thing, right? It's hard raising a family in the big city, Rob.
I totally understand that.
Okay, I think we're gonna have to bail in a second
Yeah,
here.
yeah. Too much dead air. Too much time for all the what is it? Low level ego antagonism.
Yeah. Gosh. Let's play APOC. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, seems
You have
great.
Stargates in there? I didn't see.
Yeah, you got 3 Stargates.
Oh,
Uh
super. You have an archives interface?
no.
I feel like it's worth it in Alice, no?
No.
Alright, fair enough.
Stargate is like the best, like, I just ruined your board state follow-up card.
Oh yeah. It's brutal.
This seems fine, right? Or should we
Um,
mulligan for the APOC, do you think?
I kinda like this. We got a lot of money. We can double gamble and Stargate turn 1 depending on their economic situation. Gamble, Stargate, use it.
Yeah, seems great. My favorite part about that is the early commitment, right?
Yeah,
So-
exactly. So
so
I don't
they-
think we're gonna do that. Let's just,
I want to draw
yep. Let's gamble, get down liberated.
liberated accounts. So I came up with the best name for. I made a stealth deck that had 3 liberated accounts as a way of fixing that not having slot dense money problem.
Sure.
So I called it spending 6 influence to own the libs. Get it?
To own the libs?
Yeah, like liberated accounts.
Right, but no, I don't get it. To own the libs. It sounds like it's a reference to something that I don't know.
Yeah, conservative talking heads will frequently say that they're doing XYZ to own the libs.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, let's just get money.
Is that a value amped up?
It's not a value amped up. It's actually so I can do a full hand wanton against Argus.
But what if you hit the wanton with the amped up?
These are the risks we take playing the high stakes game of Netrunner,
Oh,
Rob.
it's a value amped up. You can admit that, Dan. Come on.
All right, what are we doing with our lives?
We're challenging the remote and hoping we don't hit Enigma.
Okay, we're just gonna run into it.
Yup. What are they gonna res on us? Slot machine. Okay, that's annoying. Fires. Surveyor. I think we just pay past the tags and let it end the run. I don't think it's worth 3 more credits to, or it would be a full 4 more credits. So we spent.
So
Money.
respectfully, I disagree. I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna get rid of this and then hit liberated twice.
All right, yeah, that seems fine. I guess we've sort of taken our licks for.
Yeah, we've taken a huge amount of licks here. We should do the thing.
Yeah, I just kind of feel like we made them spend a lot of money to defend it, but I don't think it's wrong to get rid of it. Yeah, I think we.
We're gonna ditch the value amped up.
Yeah, sure. So.
You know what I miss? I miss being able to have pawn shopping crowdfunding in my Haley deck. God, that was so good.
That was a pretty funny time.
That was a
I
pretty
knew
fun
that couldn't
time.
last. It was,
Oh god, and I had Reaver in there too. God, so good.
Yep.
All right. So we're just on a sacred quest to find APOC and a DDoS, right?
Yeah. Do we have mining accidents?
We do not have mining accidents in this deck.
All right.
Slots are a pretty big problem in APOC decks. Ooh, nice.
Okay.
Well, they got a 3/2, and they paid for it. You know,
Yeah. So unless they call program, what did they call?
they've.
Wait. Oh no. Oh. They named program. Okay. So let's. I think we. Do you want to deuces or should we save that in case needed on an APOC turn to avoid a tag?
No, I think we can. I wish we could draw
Something to career fair.
something to career fair. Okay.
Well, all right.
And then I guess we're gonna ditch the career fair.
Yeah, our money's pretty good. It's tough to ditch Stargate because we want one after the APOC too, huh?
Yeah. So, what do we think the call's gonna be? Probably event, right?
No, I think now that they've gone to program, I think they sort of have to stick with the program.
No,
Okay, cool. So now we put down the Stargate and run.
I agree. Let's do it.
No, that gives them money.
Yeah. Well, no, they did event, but we can just the trace is
Oh.
cheap. The trace is cheaper,
Yeah.
and then if we can avoid installing our programs, so we don't have to find second copies, that's way better, right?
Agreed.
Oh yeah, let's get rid of that toll booth. Thank you.
Okay. If we were Val, I'd say definitely go back in.
Let's go into HQ.
But yeah, I think we go into HQ because we do want to trash that Rashida.
Oh yeah, perfect. Yeah, let's go back in again.
Cool.
Another IP block.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so
Yo,
they
dog, I heard you like Rashida, so we put a Rashida on your Rashida.
So they just drew Rashida IPO.
And something else that we didn't see, plus another card.
Yeah. Do you want to wanton them?
I kind of really do, right?
Yeah. I mean, they hit another Rashida, so they fill up their hand right away. Maybe we wait for the next Rashida fire for
Sure.
wanton.
Let's see what the call was. The name was event, so I'm just gonna draw the normal way here. Ooh, yeah. Like that.
Yeah, I think you play a hacktivist and take a credit, maybe.
Yeah. Hacktivist is just such a good card. Right?
Oh yeah. No, so 2 of the runner factions have good currents, but Crims is restricted. So,
Yeah.
but on the other hand,
But on
so
the other
no-
hand, it's not like, you know, at least in fairness, it's not like the Corps have a game-ending current that has decided 2 world championships.
Well, what I was going to say is that despite knowing how much stronger it is in theory, I still can't find slots for scarcity in most of my Corp decks. And, like, it's even harder to justify it knowing that I'm that much less likely to come up against a runner current.
Alright, so what are we doing here?
I think we're just going to click one wanton.
They have 13 credits.
Yeah, maybe we don't. All right, let's draw.
We desperately need to find APOC. Right?
We need economy more than we need APOC now. Like APOC, we probably can't even land an APOC right now.
Yeah, we also haven't seen a DDoS. See, I think one of the biggest things that vexes Shaper right now is that one, not a single Shaper deck has the spare slots for 3 copies of a current, and 2, even if they did, there is no current that is remotely good.
Yep.
All right.
I think we just keep drawing. Oof, do we want to just...
I'm gonna just take money and put that down.
Yeah, agreed.
So that's gonna be a GFI. Oh no, it's gonna be a big old BO. All right, we really are having what I would call a rough time. All right, so we have the APOC now.
Okay, I think we want to inject, because we can ditch some of these cards in our hand.
We want the DDoS,
There it is.
and we want to get some money.
So,
We can
let me-
ditch one turntable,
Yep.
ditch a hacktivist,
Yep,
ditch an
and-
iPad worse.
that was what I was going to say.
Unfortunately, we still don't have the money, because we have to pay to get through the IP block.
Speak of the devil and he shall appear.
What?
That's scarcity.
Yeah. So we're probably gonna have to wait one more turn here.
Yep.
So we're gonna put this. Oh, jeez, we can't.
No, we're not.
No, we're not.
Oh boy. We have 0 currents left. Okay.
Yep. We gotta.
Ditch. Oh, I was gonna say ditch an APOC. I don't think we're gonna need to double APOC.
Yeah. Gosh, scarcity is such a problematic card. So they're doing this smart thing, right? Where instead of trying to shore up all of the servers, they're just piling ice that we're gonna have to deal with on one server, right? It's the smart way to do it.
Yeah. Well, it wouldn't be if we were on Rebirth, but
I mean, do I have Rebirth in this deck? No.
no, I don't think so. It
'Cause
might be useful, even though you have an ID ability. We've procced Alice 0 times.
Yeah, I know. This has been a weird game.
So, I think we should probably go for the APOC this turn. I think
Yep.
there's a
We have to do the R&D first though, because we have to see how much money we're gonna end up spending, right?
Yeah, agreed. The other option would just be to since we have a DDoS out, just pop the DDoS and wanton them. Because they've gone through 2 Rashidas.
Nope, they put something into the remote.
Yeah, okay, so we
So-
go for the APOC.
We go for the APOC. So
Yep.
let's Stargate.
Yep. So, ideal for them would be a Raven into install it.
No,
Okay.
no, we don't need to install.
Yeah, you're right.
Yep. Our focus has to be on conserving credits.
Yeah, agreed.
That's not
This
great.
is rough. So, how much does that cost to break?
Too much, I'm pretty sure.
So we could spend as few as 8 credits, but then we can't get past the IP block.
Yep, that's game basically.
Yeah, I think so.
So let's hit HQ at least. Or actually, let's hit Archives, so they're forced to discard one.
Okay, yeah. They can res anything here.
No, they can't.
Oh, well, they don't.
Well, no, we played DDoS.
Oh, right,
They
I
can't.
forgot DDoS. Yeah.
They got us. There's no chance that we win this. Like, this is what can sometimes happen if you can't get the... You have to... I made a mistake. You always mulligan for the APOC in the opening hand. Because if you end up digging for it, you end up having to discard other cards to find it. Right?
Yeah, fair enough. What can we do? How many stim hacks do we have?
0.
No, Dan.
What do you want from me, man?
Stim hacks.
Well, you can't... Well, you can't have them.
Oh boy. I think we can basically just concede, but up to you.
Yeah, I mean, if you wanna help build an APOC list of some kind that somehow
yeah, let's do
magically
that.
finds slots for all these cards that you want me to include. Yep, that's game.
Yeah.
The real sad thing is the archetype really doesn't work in Criminal anymore without crowdfunding. Crowdfunding was the reason to play APOC in Criminal, because you just reset the clock
Exactly.
on your tempo.
Yeah. So let's take a look. Let's be Val. Let's be real. You know?
Well, there is a legitimate reason to be Alice, and it's to
Oh, I know there is.
they put additional ice on Archives early, spreading out their ice.
So, but Val has rebirth. We can always rebirth Alice. If
Yeah,
it's
but-
better than.
But the rebirthing into Alice doesn't actually do the thing that Alice helps us with, which is that they commit an ice that ends up doing
Turn
nothing.
I agree with you. All right, we definitely want gambles, casts, laundries. I've had worses.
We're not. Let me save you some time. We're not going to have room for laundries. Um,
Oh, I think we can. Oh yeah. We might not have room for 3 laundries, but we don't have crowdfunding, so we need to consider our economy. You know,
isn't our restricted card probably going to be Clippy Boy?
without a doubt, 3 of them. I think we want 3 of all the breakers, but maybe we only want 2 MKs. But we can certainly start with 3 or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Do we want to get some number of eaters in here?
Well, let's build out the rest of the list, and then we can think about those. Yep, definitely inject. Career fairs and Earth Rises. I'd go for all 3 Earth Rise. We want to find Apocalypse. Deuces, 2 deuces. We can revisit that later. I'm just
35 cards. 15 cards remain.
cool. So,
We want turntable. Probably
No.
at least one.
I disagree with that. I think we want 3 Wantons, though. Because Turntable flips over. Like, I'm not saying it's a bad card. It's obviously...
No, you use it for afterwards, since they've usually scored 1 agenda.
Sure, but the last thing we want is cards that sit in hand. We want 3 Mining Accidents, without a doubt.
We want Stargate.
Sure, yep. We'll probably end up having to cut to 2 Stargates, maybe? I'm not sure.
No. I'll cut the turntable before I cut the Stargate.
Super. Yeah, agreed.
Stargate is the primary win con of the deck.
Let's put in Hacktivists, because we just got absolutely mauled by a Corp Current. Okay, what are we missing? Dirty Laundries. Put in 2 Dirty Laundries.
Oh, DDoSes.
Oh, that's what we're missing. Yeah, DDoS. Okay, and then cut a Stargate, and let's try it.
Cut a
Or
turntable.
cut a turntable. All right. Cool. Let's try that out.
This is just literally all the good orange cards plus APOC.
Yeah. Well, it's 90% of the good orange cards. There are some other ones.
Yeah, no hippos. Who needs the hippo?
Oh, wait. No. Hold up. Sorry, Dan. No. We can't play this.
Why?
We have to find slots for StimHack.
Oh, do we have to?
We have to. We have to play 2, and I'd like to play 3.
Okay.
So let's take a look. We'll cut a Hacktivist, and we'll cut... I know you're going to hate it. We're going to cut a Stargate.
No, we're not.
Oh, we totally need to, Dan.
We
3
to-
Stargates, that's 2 cards that just sit in our hand
We
doing
don't.
nothing. While
We can't do that.
We have to, Dan.
We don't have to do anything. We're in control of our own destinies.
No, we're not in control. This is a requirement. No, don't cut an Earthrise. All right, cut a Wanton. Fine.
No, see, I think Wanton's better than Stargate, but Stargate is like one of our main win conditions.
Right. So, but we're not generally gonna need to install 3 Stargates.
We can cut a mining accident.
No, we can't. We have to have 3 mining accidents.
Why? Okay, so
Because we want
explain to me why we need 3 mining accidents when we're destroying all of the ice, but we don't need three of our only multi-access card.
Right. So, first of all, to address that it's our only multi-access card, Apocalypse is our game plan. Wanton is also multi-access. Stargate helps us with our plan in many ways, and I like it a lot, but it's expensive to install, and it's expensive to land it, because as soon as we put it down, they start icing up R&D more and more.
That's the point, because then that leaves HQ open for Wanton.
Yes, exactly. I think...
There. I cut the Stargate. We're gonna be wrong. Well,
we're not being wrong. Whereas, what was the... Oh, right, mining accident is always better the more you have. Like, playing a double accident on a single turn is among the best things you can do in Netrunner. So the more accidents you have, the more likely you are to land them, the more likely you are to find them early, etc. 2 out of 3, the number of Stargates we need. Okay. Point taken.
Let's-
Yeah, no, let's put it in Wizard. I like that.
Yeah, Wizard. Yeah, Wizard is top tier for this. I remember. See, I think the funniest thing about when you think about how the meta changes over time, right?
Yeah.
Wizard, when he was released, because there wasn't a lot of low cost to res, high trash cost assets like there was later. Wizard was considered trash. People used him as there was a famous post on Reddit where somebody was using their copies of Wizard as a bookmark in like books because they had this idea that it would never leave the binder.
Right, exactly. And partly because Bookmark hadn't come out yet, right?
Yeah. That's what I use Force of Nature for. I actually do use Force of Nature and a couple other cards as bookmarks because they'll never leave my binder.
I've played a single Force of Nature in a competitive deck once.
Cool. How'd that work out?
I didn't install it ever.
Yeah. As Chris Dyers wants to say, it combos really well with Faust, meaning that it's a good card to throw away.
Yeah, exactly. No, but in limited deck building environments where like you only have influence for a single copy of a breaker, so just for like peace of mind, you need to put the Force of Nature in. Even though you'd rather dig to the bottom of your deck before actually installing Nature. No one wants to play with us.
No, it's because they know we're on degenerate nonsense.
Ugh.
Are you proud of me? I'm like exploring the Anarch faction for like the first time ever. Since they killed my son.
I know, it's very sad.
Yeah. You know what I haven't come back to in a long time, but is doing pretty well? This.
Yeah, I would.
Because
There are
it's
a couple things I might reconsider here.
But-
I think you're really long on upgrades.
Yeah, I mean, I think the big thing is the Biovault Excal combo. Like, the whole point of this is, like, being able to secure the chain of Niseis, right? Like,
if
the
only-
entire deck is built around making it so that I'm gradually increasing my Nisei token. Okay, we're mulliganing to try to find the APOC.
Ooh, oh, I really liked that hand here. Okay,
Too bad.
we can wanton them,
Yep, we can just wanton them right here.
but... Or we can, let's just career fair the DDoS. Oh, no, never mind.
Let's wanton them.
No, I don't want to get hard hitting. They've got a Rashida on the table that we can't. Yeah.
We'll get there, my friend.
Yeah, exactly.
Does it pain you that I yeeted that money hand back into the abyss?
Yeah, this whole game is destroyed as a result of that decision. But no, I understand what you're saying. The thing is with CTM, we don't want APOC for the first like 10 turns, maybe 8 turns. Yeah, let's just do it.
Okay.
Oh boy, that feels good.
Yeah.
Sure,
Yep.
we can just get that down and take a credit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm trying to remember, did SIU get removed from the game, or did it and Zell's Judge get restricted?
they both got restricted.
Right, so you can have one or the other, not both. That's gonna be... Oh, no, it's not an AR. That's good.
Ooh, so lucky for us. We still can't run. They're very rich. We can career fair nothing because... Okay, so let's just credit gamble.
And then we can get rid of Clippy,
And a wanton.
and we
And-
gotta... Probably...
And one of the Earth Rises, yeah.
yeah, one of the Earth Rises.
Okay. I think we just take money. I'm not really worried about whatever that is.
Show me fly on the wall.
Oh boy, don't say it.
Fly on the wall into, Oh no, we're Valdo. I was gonna say we're insulated from all seeing eye. That's probably gonna be a GFI, baby. All right, we gotta get moving. Oh yeah,
Do
this
have
is
good money now.
this is
Oh,
great.
there it is.
Yeah, let's just do that.
We'll punish them for not running Ares.
Uh,
Trash the deal.
trash the
Oh no,
deal.
no, no! Sorry. Trash the MVT. Sorry, undo click and
Yeah,
trash
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah. We did the
Yep.
because we can just go back in and get the Beal.
Yeah, exactly.
I felt bad. I was playing on stream against Spags yesterday,
Uh-huh.
and I Stargated, and it was just like all agendas.
Oof.
And I was just like, I'm sorry, buddy.
And let's just career fair the next Earthrise.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah, absolutely.
We really do need to trash those bankers if we're not going to APOC them, but whatever.
We are gonna APOC them, right?
Well, eventually.
That is a
Yeah.
very, very interesting play.
So if they go above 12, which they did,
Yeah, I mean we're gonna pay, but it's like they just set their tempo back in a really huge way.
Yep.
All right, remove the tags, I guess.
Well, the thing is, they recover so much faster than us because they're dripping 6 credits a turn.
Sure. Now the big thing is we're gonna try to follow up the APOC with one of the Wantons so that we can, destroy them.
Yeah.
All right, let's inject.
Okay.
Um,
Let's gamble.
let's put down hacktivists.
Sure.
Uh,
Click for 4 credits.
yeah, we got to get rid of some cards here. So probably one of the mining accidents.
No, we need to.
Okay, so we have to get rid of 3 cards here. What are the 3 cards we're gonna get rid of here, champ? One Wanton.
Yeah. So 1 Wanton, 1 DDoS, and I don't think we'll need the Apocalypse.
No, we need the Apocalypse.
All right, ditch the mining accident. They're too rich. We won't land it. It's our best draw here. Rebirth.
All right, we
Let's,
are.
let's Wanton before APOC.
No, we're APOC in this turn.
Oh boy. Okay. Start with the Stargate.
Absolutely. That's going to be a resistor.
Yeah.
We have all the copies. We can pay for it because we don't want them being like, here's 50
Sure.
You
Yeah.
know, we don't want them just like dumping 20 credits into that trace, right? So we'll get rid of the Enigma.
Yeah. Then they draw the QPM. Then next turn, we're probably gonna start our turn tag.
Yeah,
We're
so
probably
let's ditch the QPM.
Yeah.
We'll go get it
Yeah.
with the archives run, right?
Yeah. Oh, nice.
All right,
All right. So
And
we're on
then-
5.
let's go.
Hit your hand.
Yeah, we could win right here. It's possible.
Really could. It's very possible.
And then we'll give them to the Mississippis,
Yep.
and then we're gonna just yeet their entire deck into the bin.
Now, how much do we pay into the... Okay, yeah, no, they won. Okay, so they're going to EOI us, but they don't win.
Nope.
And then I think we probably follow up with Wanton next turn.
Oh, did they preemptive click 1?
I think they might have accidentally. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say you don't want to do that.
Yeah. It's the other 0 cost. All right, so now they're 15 minutes away from winning. That's the Enigma on R&D, or well, we don't know what the ice is. I think we probably...
Yep. Okay, they earned it. I think we Wanton, right?
Yeah, I think so. The problem is we sort of need to be blocking the top of R&D so they can't draw the 15 minutes.
Okay.
But no, I like the Wanton a lot. Let's do the Wanton.
Well, yeah, let's Wanton this turn. If we lose, we lose.
Plus, we know they have a. Unfortunately, we know that they have a preemptive action.
Here,
They
you
did-
ready? You ready for this cool thing? We only have to do 2 clicks because then we run archives and they're forced to trash the other card.
No, we're not, Alice.
Oh, we're not Alice. Okay. Don't mind me.
Did the. What else is in the bin? We got the Ares and the Enigma. So they kept the preemptive, which is the one that I was hoping to hit. So let's
Do we want to stim
No.
hack into R&D?
no, let's just run R&D.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, we're tagged.
Yeah, like now we have to wonder if they're on 3 kitty cats or not, right?
I think they are. I think their agenda would be 3 of those, 1 Ares, and then 3 GFIs and 3 Beals. Let's just check server 5. If it's a QPM, we lose next turn anyway.
Yep, good game.
Good game.
All right, let's try it again.
Yeah. Yeah, CTM, I think of it as having a very APOC matchup.
Well, because you almost always end the turn tagged is the problem.
Yeah, exactly. So, I guess we could have avoided that just by holding. They were getting so much value out of those bankers.
Yeah, I mean, I think one of the toughest things in Netrunner is that like CTM being back is pretty good against APOC builds.
Yeah, exactly.
Because even if you don't have like the EOI, if you're holding the closed accounts, you're just like throwing them into the abyss, right?
Yeah, exactly. I tested a little bit of CTM, and I tested a lot of Asmari, and I still feel like Asmari is better placed, but I don't know if the people I've been playing against have been finding the best runner decks. Are you using scissors?
No, I have this little you can't see it. I have one of these little foldy cubes thing. Right.
Oh. Alright.
I don't like this hand.
No.
That's better.
Well, somewhat better. I think we definitely don't gift. We can probably just attitude adjustment, click 1 depending on what we draw.
Yeah, let's do that. Now
And then,
now we can gift.
Yeah. Like, they know they can just run in and trash most of our hand, but...
That's not a good tempo play for them though, right? They're like a setup runner. Which is funny because I have a lot of ice in this deck.
Yeah.
I have 18 pieces of ice. Okay. Let's draw.
Fun.
All right, rad.
Let's dare him to check the bin.
Yeah.
And a Biovault.
Nah, that's what we need to win. We just need 1 piece of ice and we can start jamming. They're broke as hell.
Yeah, so Biovault's great if you can, like, get counters on it clicklessly. But
No, I mean I find it pretty powerful in a normal scenario with this deck, because I advance
But it
it.
could
I
go
advance
down.
it once. People drag themselves through the server. Then it's just a. Where the fuck is our ice? Holy shit, huh?
I think we get that on HQ.
I've also left a Biovault on the table for a ridiculously long time, pretending like it was an NGO that I didn't want to use, which was pretty funny.
Yeah, fair enough. No, I mean there are obviously situations in which it's not as much of a tempo loss to play. Oh no,
This is
why.
This is insane. No, but like this is like statistically improbable, right?
Fair enough.
Like this is super improbable. The fact that we're 15 cards through our deck and we've seen 2 pieces of ice out of 18.
Yeah, I still would not have ditched the Rashida there. So I guess well, they have no money. Let's get the slot machine on. Yeah, let's just batty. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, let's just do it. Because they at most can challenge that once.
Yep. Yeah, okay, they're gonna get our Obokata.
Maybe. They might not. They might have a bunch of breakers. Yep, they don't want it because they have a bunch of breakers in their hands. White Hat?
Oh, I think we want to hold on to the preemptive, right? I think that's worth 4 credits.
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of money.
Yeah.
Relative to them. One of the things that I love about Polana in the current environment is just that Polana literally fires every turn now. Like,
yeah,
it's very difficult for... Yeah, so now we got the chain going. We're going to chain right into the next one.
Yeah. Do you want to... So our other option would be to put Slot Machine on R&D, install a Biovault in the remote, and then preemptive back some of our good cards.
So I'm concerned. I have some concerns, but I think that's a wise play. Let's put a Biovault in server 1. And let's preemptive probably the Oboe.
A Rashida and a Batty?
Yeah, that seems right.
And then next turn, I think we advance IPO. They challenge, which they are. Yeah.
So I think we will use the Batty on this run. We're obviously not going to use a Nisei token.
Yeah, exactly.
But we want to at least do the extra net damage, right? Because we're catching extra catching extra breakers here.
Yep.
What do you think? 1?
Roll a d6. 2.
All right, so we're gonna end the run. See if they come back in.
I think they just might.
Or maybe not.
Okay. I guess they're playing as if it's Oboe.
I think we put a border control on there.
Advance at once, IPO.
Yep, you're reading my mind. Right?
And then next turn we advance, install advance.
Correct.
And I think they're too click compressed. I guess if they just ran it clicks 1 through 4, they could get it.
Yeah,
they'd lose a lot of cards.
They'd lose a lot of cards, right? That's the whole... Did you play me on this deck at Sovereign of Subways before it had X-Scout? No, but like, you know, I won all but 1 with it because I'm just like compressing people so much.
Yeah, exactly. So...
We want your money.
Yep.
Now, what do we do here?
Oh, we just let them in. It's not worth...
Yeah, that's always been my thought. But we are just kind of trimming cards away, right?
Yeah, exactly. And then next turn, we totally have options. And I think we probably just install advance the Biovault. But it'd be nice to have more cards in hand in case they check HQ. Although Tracker is pretty gross. But if we res it, we're not going to be rich enough. Yeah, I think we probably just have to do that.
Yeah, we're going to force them to take a look at this, right?
Yeah.
Feels really good.
Yep.
All these breakers going into the bin. Feels good.
Yes, it does. Okay, so they probably run 2 of each program? I don't really know.
Yeah, I think Sun usually runs 2 of her breaker.
So let's draw some cards. I don't think we want to just be sitting around with, oh, that's going to help.
Yeah, I think we put that on the remote. And then we're going to put the Philotic in there.
Sure.
They've got that big draw energy going.
We have a dome, right?
Yeah, we have 1 breach dome. We have not seen it yet, but we do have one.
Yeah, nice.
Alright, so this is great. Next
Yeah, so
turn,
I think-
we can just jam the oboe.
Yeah,
And that should do it.
they'd have to be able to. Let's see. Okay, so we have 2. Oh, that's frustrating. No, they just get it.
Do they?
Yeah, there's literally nothing we can do. It's not White Hat.
Well, this is going to hurt them real... Oh, I guess it's not going to hurt them too bad.
No, not gonna hurt them much at all.
Well,
I
no,
think we can res.
we're gonna res. They can do that, and then we're gonna end the run with Nisei.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, they can't steal oboe though. Wait, hold on. Maybe we save our.
Maybe we save the Nisei.
Yeah, because they can't steal it now, and they can't steal it on their next click either.
That's fair. Yeah, we'll just let them have it.
Need that Nisei. And then we just. So next turn they're gonna have to.
Yeah, I think next turn we just jam and we have them.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't
draw
have enough
2
clicks.
cards. They'd have to draw 2 cards and run twice. So there's just no way they can get it.
Yep. So we just jam slam, right?
Yep.
I don't even think we have to res here.
If we res this and that, no, let's just res it.
I like how I play red, but only if I'm playing a red that is basically like I made a purple deck.
Yeah.
That's it. That's game.
Yep.
We didn't even have to use a Bio Vault or a Nisei token.
Yeah, exactly. Nice. They misplayed hard there. I'm not certain that they misplayed. They didn't know that we were holding the winning agenda.
Right.
But like, I don't know if I'd call that a strict misplay, but yeah, it wasn't.
I think not playing Black Hat first click is always a misplay. They played it second click, and they had limited ability to break ice without knowing what without knowing what any of the ice was. Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's play again. Let's play a match against our friend Simon.
Yep. Are you going to Philadelphia?
Am I going? I'm the person running the tournament.
I knew that.
I'm not playing, if that's what you're asking.
Right, fair enough. Yeah, I'm sort of looking for decks.
I mean, this purple drank that I've been working on is real good. Like, I really like this deck.
So the way that I play that archetype is on 8 or 9 agendas instead of 7, and a single biotic. But yeah, I like that. I just don't really love playing HB these days. So I think I'm probably sticking with Asmari. But I'm trying to decide.
Runner side?
Well, yeah, I'm trying to decide runner side, but I'm also trying to decide my influence spread on Asmari because Surveyor came off, so it feels really tempting to just cut the border controls.
Sure,
and,
yeah.
And run Surveyor in their place.
Yeah, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
So in this deck, we definitely want. Wow.
I mean, this is fine, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. Worst is that they hit the baddie. So. Okay. Yeah, they got it. Let's hope we get a better ice than Excalibur for archives. Oh, we did.
I mean, and Anansi is pretty good.
Do you want to gift and then Anansi?
Yeah, I think that's the play. And just go ahead and shut that off, right?
Yeah. And it's a Kakugo? No, it's a IP block. Yeah, Kakugo on HQ. Nice.
Yeah, I like to put the one Kakugo on HQ against Criminal if I can.
Oh yeah, totally.
All right, let's start piling border controls on the remote and take 2 credits. Put a border control on the remote, take 2 credits.
Yeah.
Or even an Excalibur next. Baddie, Excalibur, gain a credit. Yep. The thing I like most about this style of Glacier, even though this one's a bit slower than my purple one, is like the lines are very straightforward. You do have some hard decisions you have to make about when to jam and when not to jam, but I do really like this. Like, this is what we're doing. We're moving forward board state and putting agendas into the remote and forcing the runner to come to us. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think... I don't know. I just haven't found a Jinteki Glacier. So I haven't tried it in the 3.3 meta yet. But I definitely favor food over Obokata.
I love Obo. You'll never take my Obos from me. I love them so much.
Well, like right here, we're scoring it out, and it gets us no tempo.
Yeah, I mean, we're not playing purple. If we were playing sports metal, gee golly, would we have better agendas?
Yeah, exactly.
SSL is the best Glacier agenda ever printed, in my opinion.
Oh yeah. It's great.
It's
still not as good as food.
It's everybody hating. Ooh, there's the Fisk. Great time for a Fisk, since he knows that that's probably a Rashida. That's a very solid play from Simon there.
So I think what we do is
hedge and double ice some stuff. I would want to put the Ike on HQ so he can't farm turning wheels. Yep.
Agreed. And then we could put Tracker on R&D, or put another IP block on R&D.
No, let's put double Ike.
Oh, that's a great draw. Yeah.
Yeah, let's put the cheapy boys down.
Yep.
One credit for a minimum of 4 credits from Angolo is the bee's knees. Ooh, a DDoS. That's exciting. All right, we'll res it. Because he's got a break, which feels really good for us. because he can't go back in to get the money.
Right.
Well, I guess he could, but he's not gonna. All right,
Yeah, we just res that.
we can't. DDoS was played this turn.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I keep forgetting.
Not a bad play here.
No, I like it. Tracker and
Nisei.
Oh.
Not
Oh.
not unsurprising, right?
yep. Well, at least it simplifies our decision on whether to pop Rashida or not. Nice.
Yeah, let's just jam. He's got no money. And then we can just
Put slot on archives.
put something on archives so that the second ice has to get dealt with, right?
Yeah.
2 DNAs. The DNAs are probably the weakest ice we have right now since Ngolo breaks them super efficiently.
Agreed. Yep. Well, I mean, spending 5 is still a lot more than other ice.
I'm just going to actually advance this once and continue to advance board state because
Because
we're...
you want to play an IPO because you're a greedy man.
Yeah, I'm a greedy man, and he's not threatening that remote at all.
Yeah. One
Oh.
thing is, you do telegraph that that's a bio vault.
Okay, a concession.
Okay. That's probably fair enough. I don't think they were ever going to recover from that.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the big reasons why I've switched to Glacier is denying runners accesses to centrals early is often the game. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
So, and,
No,
and especially with red, one of the advantages of being purple is you have lots of money, right? One of the advantages of being red is you have really inexpensive ice that's super hard to deal with.
Yeah, I sort of think of Asmari as having a slight edge on the cheap but taxing ice front.
Yeah, but the difference is from a stylistic perspective, from the way I like to play, Asmari is just like, okay, you either have to deal with my ice or tags are going to start piling on. But I don't like playing that style of deck because I find I either don't have or have to discard because I get flooded the counterattack cards, right? Like, I don't like... it's one of the reasons why I've recently moved away from Blue Sun is I don't like having to have counterattack cards in my hand for my deck to work.
Yeah, I get you.
Does that make sense?
Oh, totally.
I like my cards to go out of my hand and onto the table.
It's just a lack of patience, Dan.
It is a lack of patience. I'm not a patient player. So I've started playing 2 decks on the corpse side, which reward me being ridiculously impatient.
Oh, no, I think that you've done a good job of recognizing that. I'm not giving you a hard time. Just everything else, Dan.
Everything else, yeah. Let's play my purple deck.
Yeah, sure. Let's try that.
Oh, this is a real solid opener.
Oh, very nice. Okay, so is it Rashida, Gatekeeper, and
Yeah.
the silly card? Yeah.
Yeah. So you put that in the remote, put that in there too, and then put that in there too. And then if they run HQ, we res Gingergrid, and we take the draws. Come on in, the water's great. Alright,
Yep.
let's res Ginger. See if they hit HQ, which they probably will. Get those lovely counters. Oh, they're not. Okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
Let's put the border control on there. We're going to keep the Gatekeeper for a central, I'd say.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Do we have enough? Let's clamp down centrals and then VLC out.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what this impatience, Rob. It's what... Look at that. Look how many clicks of value we just got.
Yep.
3 free clicks of value this turn. Seems great.
So, wow.
We're also gear checking all 3 types of ice already on the remote. So we could just go right into the SSL next turn.
Yeah, I think so. Well, how much money?
No, I'm sorry. We'll drop the SSL, click for a credit, and drop the SSL, put the Ash in there, and then IPO.
Yeah, sure. That's a pretty great turn. Indeed it is.
Yeah. Yeah, somebody in the comments was like, "That welcome to the circus of value."
Yeah.
Yeah, put the cider on there. That'll probably be the last ice we put on there, and what a good one. Yeah, seems great. Let's do it.
Nice.
I've just been really enjoying this type of Sports Metal Glacier because the tempo impact of Sports Metal's draw on a score turn means that you maintain tempo positivity throughout the whole game, right?
Yeah. Do we want to...
We'll put that scarcity.
Yeah.
I mean, one surveyor is going to keep them out here. Or they'll...
Oh, exactly. It's more just if they steal the Ikawa, I mean, admittedly they can't get in yet, but oh, I thought we wound up with the Gatekeeper on HQ.
No, we put the Gatekeeper on R&D. Gosh, SSL is such a great agenda. The good old Bird Axe.
Yep. Oh, that's a nice next draw.
And then we'll just take 2 credits because we don't want to flood up.
Right.
And we want the money to just go right into the next agenda.
Yeah, I think we're definitely rich enough. Oh, Black Hat.
I think we pay that. What do they can't break anything.
Oh, so we don't pay it.
No, right. We don't pay into it because they're not threatening to break any of our ice on centrals.
Yeah, agreed. White Hat would be more annoying here.
Right.
Which was the same as last game.
Yep, so we'll say no thanks.
Goodbye.
And then we can do the exact same thing here. Now that's going to get super duper weak. So we're going to draw. If we draw some ice, we're going to save some for R&D.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll save all that for R&D, and then we'll end the run. Gatekeeper, so good. Now, we are quite a bit poorer than I would like.
Okay, so I think what we do is gain the 3, don't do the border control, put down Rashida, put down Hagen on Archives, and put an Excal on R&D.
Yeah, I'm picking up what you're putting down. Oh, right, because Hagen can kill Amakua.
Turtle. Yeah. So,
Nexus goes down. Not unsurprising.
right. But at least we forced them to install it.
Yeah, okay, so let's look at what we have to res here.
Can we res any 2 ice?
I don't think we can res any 2.
No, we really can't.
So I think it's worth it to just let them in. And
Sure.
they have to trash everything.
Do we res Ash, or does that make them money? They have Link, 3 Link, and a power tap.
Yeah,
so
it's not worth it.
res.
It just
Nope.
costs us additional money. The trash costs is enough, right?
Yeah, exactly. They may not even trash it.
Well, they're definitely not going to trash the Jinja because the Jinja's already done its good work, right?
Yeah, I don't. I think it's too late.
They didn't trash it, yeah, because they don't want to lose the money. I love being purple. Isn't being purple great?
Sure. I have to say that I just like having unfair things to do, like exchange of information.
Yeah, I mean, purple's very fair, Netrunner, but now at least they've got all of these unfair ways to click compress, right?
Yeah. What do we res here?
So I think Architect is one because they have to deal with it.
Yeah.
And then the Gatekeeper is the other one.
Do we want to res a gatekeeper on an NGO front, though?
Yes, because... Oh, no, I guess maybe not.
I don't think we do. So just res architect.
Yeah, force them to at least spend some amount of money to get in here.
Yeah.
Or we can rest... well, they can break border control is the problem, right?
Yeah, I don't think we want to. Unless, wait, oh, they already passed the surveyor?
Well, Surveyor...
No. So, hold on, we could pop the NGO and res the surveyor on them, because it would cost them a lot to beat any of the traces, and then they have to remove 2 tags, unless they want to lose their stuff.
Alright, let's do that. So it'd be all their money just to avoid the tags.
Yeah, I don't think that's worth it for them.
They're probably just going to let this end the run, and then they're going to just clear the tags instead.
Yeah, I think.
But at least now, we have that rest.
Yep, we're just stealing tempo. So now we're pretty broke.
Oh, well, we're going to have 9.
Yeah. So I suppose that we can...
Oh, a Citadel.
5. So that leaves us 4 credits to res. I don't know. Honestly, there's nothing that makes me want to score the Ikawa right now. What are the... Oh, they had a Citadel.
Let's,
I think we just NGO front again.
Trust me.
Okay.
Trust me, my friend.
The thing is, if they challenge this, we're gonna have to go down to 0 to score it out. And then, yeah, they do this, exactly.
What is this?
Just build up turtle counters.
Yeah, but we're still scoring an agenda.
Right, but it's not the winning agenda.
No, but we have to get to the point where we're scoring the winning agendas. Right?
I mean, agreed, Dan. But this isn't an agenda that helps us score the winning agenda.
Alright, so let's go ahead and do this.
Okay.
Because that gets rid of the bypass, which they need to be able to get through here.
Yeah, I think we can now score out.
Oh, ye of little faith.
Well, you say that, but we're just going to be clicking for credits for a turn and then playing an obvious NGO front, and then probably replaying Scarcity after they clear it by stealing a current at some point.
Let's go ahead and get our 2 credits, which we can then use for NGO the following turn.
That's true. I did forget about the 2 credits from Sports Medal.
They also still don't really have any, like... that. I mean, this is a multi-access card, of course. But they still don't have, like, a ton of multi-access, and we only have 7 agendas, right? Best case scenario here on the R&D run, and I do mean this seriously, is that they pick up an SSL for us, right?
Oh, totally. Yeah. We need money.
Yeah.
It'd be really bad if they hit the NGO front here, too.
It might happen. Nope.
They access 2 or 3? All 3. Okay.
So we're just gonna let them in.
Yep.
They're gonna bypass that. Okie dokie. They don't have enough pad taps yet or power taps yet for them to do the fail on purpose to get the money tag trick, and they didn't hit, right?
Okay.
So that
Well,
that means we could just do this, right?
They might have hit
They did hit another NGO on that
Oh, what
R&D.
well, right, but they also might have hit an Ikawa.
Right, that's true.
But I think we can assume they didn't since they're just drawing.
We need to rearrange the ice, or we might need to do a purge soon.
Yeah, I think so. In fact, we might just purge this turn and ditch the Ash.
Yeah, since Ash is like functionally
Yeah.
blank. Because then the Excalibur either eats up their bypass or keeps them out.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, this looms really large, right? This Satyr.
Oh, it does. It does, yeah. Because we have multiple very high strength ice. I want to get the FC3 on HQ, I think.
Yeah.
And then a border control on R&D, because we're more likely to lose off of R&D. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Do we res here? I think we do.
No. No, there's no reason to. Is there any reason to take money before
No, there's no.
access?
I mean, we're not beating them on this another day, another paycheck trace if it fires, so.
Right, agreed.
So we don't need money for anything.
Right.
They're only accessing a single card here, also.
Yep.
Is it weird? I kind of want to get. Yeah, I kind of definitely want to get that border control on R&D.
Yeah, so I think it's NGO front up to 8. This is tough. I guess I'd like to clear scarcity. I mean, I'd like to clear another day, another check.
Yep. So
we could do that. Credit IPO.
yeah, I think that's fine for right now. I kind of want to get the Excalibur on HQ just so to beef up Cider.
Yeah, we definitely need something. I'd probably rather put FC3 on HQ.
It's so expensive though, right? And
Yeah.
they're just gonna say no thanks. Right here,
I think we res.
we res. Yep, because now they've actually got to pay to get through it. I really want them to hit an SSL here. That would be great.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, how does your econ pan out?
Usually really good. Because since I have so much draw and draw effects, I usually draw into my agendas pretty rapidly, one at a time.
Yeah, of course, that makes sense.
So they're coming back in. Runner can't make another run. It's funny how their econ is pretty weak, so we've actually done a pretty reasonable job of keeping them in check.
Oh yeah, I think so.
What are we doing with our lives?
Well,
I think we're going to put the FC3 on HQ, the border control on R&D, and then we're going to
Hit
VLC.
VLC.
Yeah.
Because that way we can see a card that they haven't seen. Yep.
It was the Ash. The Ash is worse than the Jinja,
Oh, yeah, you're right.
but that's fine.
Because now we just, next turn, we just jam the Ikua and try to make it happen, right?
Do we have enough? I think we need...
Well, the big thing is the border control. I don't think that they can get through this server effectively twice. Right?
Yeah. I think it's a reasonable chance that I think you need to hit no more action. Reasonable chance that we can just win in 2 turns, but let's see, what are the res costs? So 4 brings us down to 7, and 4 brings us down to 3. I don't know. I'd be pretty tempted to play an NGO front.
Okay, we can do the NGO front. There's no point in me having you here if I'm not... Oh, right. That's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
What did we lose? Rashida and Ikua.
And the Jinja.
Let's draw. Let's put that in the remote and advance at once. We're out here in 2019, just, you know, trying to live our worst lives.
Mm-hmm.
I think we might purge next turn.
Oh, yeah. I think it's a pretty easy decision. And then we can, if we don't find an agenda, we can put the Jinja on archives, advance the NGO.
Ooh, a Kushuk. Cool.
Yeah, this is why we had that border control.
This is why we got yonder border control. It's pretty interesting because they really don't have a lot of money.
Yeah. So, do you want to maybe just let this go through?
Yeah, I kind of do because I kind of want them to hit an SSL.
Exactly.
And then we'll save the border control for I can't get into the agenda. I can't get into the remote. So let me glory run for the win type of scenario.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so it's 2 Ikuas, which is funny because if they steal one of them, it actually means that they can't use rogue trading. Let's draw 2 cards.
Mm-mm. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Carry on.
Because then we can pop this NGO front and jam, right?
Oh, that's really weird. It didn't shuffle before we drew.
It doesn't, because it happens on the steal, and the steal resolve all steal related mechanics resolve before the shuffle because the run doesn't end.
Right. Okay. So now do we have enough money? We have 11 credits. I still don't think we have enough. Because we want... a hedge install, maybe?
Yep.
Yeah.
What are they playing?
I think Black Hat. Oh, Citadel.
Yeah, they got that. They earned it, you know?
Sure.
I think we just
Hedge advance, advance.
hedge, advance, advance. We see what happens. Because we still haven't even revealed the border control, though they did see it, so they may know it's there if they've got good memories. They actually can't break this gatekeeper that we've never rezzed.
Right. Yeah, I think that's a pretty safe remote. It's only safe contingent that we can res like 1 or 2 more ice, and we just until now hadn't been.
Now with 19, we're very
Oh,
safe.
yeah. I don't think there's any way we lose this game.
Yep, you can come in. We won't res the Fairchild. We want to save our money for remote ice. Surveyor has to be probably one of my all-time favorite pieces of ice from a design perspective. I really like it.
Yeah, I'm very worried about how.
I'm very worried about what you cut out for a second there.
Sorry, about how the meta is going to feel once David rotates. But maybe Surveyor will go back to restricted, or maybe some other tool will be printed.
So they've got to use their bypass here, which they can't use again. So I think that alone plus the border control does it, right?
Yep.
Actually, that and just the gatekeeper does it. We'll just let them through.
Sure.
Yeah, I can't be bothered to check what's up there. So that's gonna fire.
Yep. Costing them what?
Well, six real credits each time, so 12 credits. If
Yep.
they don't want to eat the tags. They ate the tags, which is fair.
Yep.
We glaciered. We glaciered so hard.
You really did. And then the best part is that we just res the Gatekeeper.
Yep, and the gatekeeper does it. We won't bother going through the
No.
the draw stuff. A white hat? Sure.
That does nothing except make R&D less dense.
Yeah. I mean, they know they can't steal 2 agendas anyway, because we'll just border control one of the runs.
Yep.
And we did it all with just, good purple power, right?
Totally. What are they? Oh, Citadel. Game.
There was even an SSL on the top of the deck for them. Good game.
Cool.
Yeah, so, I don't know. This is my Corp deck. What do you think, man? This is the one I'm leaning heaviest on. What do you
Yeah.
think?
Well, I mean, it definitely has a game plan that works.
Yeah, it turns out border control is real good.
I'd still want to be running 4 2-pointers and 4 3-pointers. You don't have to score out to 9. I get the idea of only having 7 agendas.
I like that. I like only having 7 agendas, though, man.
Well, it's only one more agenda, and it means that you almost never have to score out to 9. But, I don't know. Obviously, this won or a similar deck on 7 agendas won the that Nisei Standard competition. Can't be wrong.
Yeah. It's just literally valuable cards and money. That's the whole deck.
Yeah.
And things that combo with Ginger Grid, which it turns out Corp has a lot of right now.
Yeah, exactly. I think you could probably cut an Ash and add in the 3rd scarcity.
Maybe. Ash is really good though against most straight up and down runners though. It's like extra border control.
Yeah, agreed. But it's unique, so I don't know. And it's not like Batty where you just use value.
Hagen's really funny when it lands.
Oh yeah.
So is Gatekeeper. My favorite is when Gatekeeper fires and I just use it to pile more ice onto the server that they just failed to get into.
Yep. I also, when we were talking about the best cards from Downfall, Hagen should be on that list as well.
Yeah, Hagen's real good.
There aren't too many barriers in purple to trash runner cards. In fact, I think there's one.
What's the other one?
No, I think there's only Hagen.
Oh man, now you're gonna make me look it up. Okay, let's look it up.
Well, there's in other factions there's Tithonium. I don't think any barriers in HB.
All right, let me get to the search screen. All right. Did they get rid of the advanced search screen?
Do you want to just go to cards by set?
No.
Oh, just click advanced next to the little person icon, to the right of syntax.
Oh, there we go. So let's do corp. Let's do type ice. Let's do subtype any barrier. Let's do faction HB. Let's see what we pull up, shall we?
Yeah.
All right. So Marcus does it, but Marcus is a pile of trash.
Yeah, but also Marcus has the runner choose.
Yeah. So yeah, you're right. Hagen's the only one. I thought that there was another one, but I might be thinking of a code gate that does that.
Ah, okay.
But anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, it's good ice.
Yeah. HB's barriers really are a pile of trash, huh? Except for like Cider, Eli 1, and Hagen.
I mean, that's a reasonable selection of barriers.
Yeah, I mean, let's contrast that, shall we?
Okay, so Data Loop is good out of fashion. Data Ward is good in exact.
Yeah, I mean, Resistor's good, Wraparound's okay, IP Block is good.
It's not really a barrier. Wraparound is okay. IP Block is excellent.
Is it going to be Jinteki? Is Jinteki going to be the one?
I think you changed the subtype.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jinteki definitely has the worst barriers. I think you need a space after barrier. Shimaru is unplayable.
Gosh,
Chiashi,
that's bad.
yeah. Kakugo isn't really a good barrier. Ice. Envelope is a better barrier, but a worse piece of ice. And Shiashi is pretty bad most of the time.
All right, let's look up the Destroyer subtype. Burk bugs, Jesus. Gosh, I miss Colossus. What a great card that was.
It really was.
Tithonium's a good one. HB, or Wayland actually has good ice now. Isn't that wild?
I know, it's really weird.
Yeah, it's really weird. But yeah, I think that's going to just about do it. It's about lunchtime. We've been streaming for about 3 hours. Rob, thank you so much for coming on, man.
Cheers. Yeah, thanks for having me. That was fun.
Yeah, we did a nice little like sample platter, like a little like tapas plate of different stuff for Meta 3.3.
Yeah, exactly. All right, cool. Take care, Dan.
Yeah, man. Have a good one, and everybody watching, we will see you next time. Always be running.